Hello everybody and welcome to episode 7 of the Spaced Out official release Let's Play. Look, sorry, I started on him. We got this cute little fellow over here now. Little baby grub, which is pretty cute. So, a few things off the bat. Alright, so what we're gonna do. This is all gonna get finished up. Good to see. These are complaining about being not cold enough. Now this is set at 0. I'm actually going to set it at -5, but I don't want it to be too cold. Because I really don't want to risk freezing water in these pipes as much as possible. I know they're in insulated pipes, but it still will get down because the pipes themselves will get cold, and I want to avoid that as much as possible. Gonna get him to finish all this stuff up. And I'm moving, as Strex said here, 6 hours ago as I'm recording this. These, if I copy them, will reach down to here, so I can get rid of these 2 lights. Now, I do not tend to be a person who is overly efficient at things in general. I just like things to be working. That's the main thing. But you also made a very good point here. I probably don't need this anymore. Originally I had this set up with the bristle blossoms in the middle. Here's a screenshot, I guess. 3, 2, 1, it's gone. And I probably don't need that. I can just probably have a door in the middle here, and then have them bring grubs up here. So let's put a pneumatic door in the middle. Like so. That there. And we're going to repeat that coming down here. Because I do want to force the grubs to stay in one side or the other. That's the issue here. I don't want them to go stray too far away. But I can put an extra grub fruit plant in. Which will be pretty good. Now, let's just have a quick check here. What does grub fruit need to grow when it's domesticated? Sulfur. Okay, so Sweetels excrete sulfur. No, they eat sulfur. So we definitely need the liquid sulfur geyser at some point. But for a little while, we can be digging up what's around the map. Alright, that's all good. Let me get this all sorted out real quick here. That also means that all this automation can go, which probably makes it a little bit easier. And buildings. These ones can go. And then we can put extra farm tiles like so. And then we can also have like that. Alright, very nice. So I'll let them build that off camera. In the meantime, all this water's slowly getting pumped in here, which is good to see. And we're going to build that like that. Okay. But we'll have to cancel these ones for now. So, what are we going to do? Sorry, I'm pausing again. Food is sorted out now for this planet, which is good to see. They can get down in here to do this eventually. But we need to do the Drecos. So, Dreco farming. Well, you can fit 8 in a farm. They do not get crowded as much. You can... Well, you need balm lilies. You need to grow balm lilies, which need chlorine to grow. But aside from that, they're 100% free. So I can just put them in some farm tiles. And I think each Dreco needs 2 plants, maybe 3 to eat. Oh, there's more water in there. Oh my. So that's all pretty good, and we are definitely, this is going to fill up pretty quick, so we're not too concerned. And the fact there's very little gas in here means that heat isn't going to travel so much. But I do want this to be kind of important. Alright, where are we going to put the Drecos? Well... I could put them just here. That might be a really good spot for them. We should also do proper bathrooms for this place as well. Yeah, okay, so we're going to put Dracos right under these bathrooms here. We will shift these temporarily and then put our normal bathrooms here. That will allow us to move our nature reserve to use these plants, and then we can force duplicants to go one way through the bathroom. So that works out just fine. So, Dracos. That one right there. We're going to need a farm to be 96 tiles, which is, if we... Well, that's 100. That's 80, 84, 88, 92, 96 there. Is it 96? Yeah, I'm fairly sure it is. But I kind of want it to look nice. Alright, let me put something together real quick, and then we'll see how we're going. Maybe not. Sorry, I immediately changed my mind. All this here's a problem. Let's get rid of all of this. That can go, that can go. All of this can go, that can go. And we're going to pump that water into there. And then we're going to also put an electrolyzer up here somewhere. I might just go for some airflow tiles. Or no. Maybe over here a bit more. Food for thought. We're doing okay on LG for now, so I might not. Just yet. But I'll put bathrooms... Where do we have plants? Let's have a quick look. There's only 3 there. Alright, so bathrooms would actually be best off, like, right here. So let's move the beds, or at least some of them. Like that. And a door. And an airflow tile, actually. We'll put one right there. Those can get deconstructed. We're going to put the bathroom up here, which means this one can get deconstructed too. That's most important. Bathroom will go here. That'll force them to go through a nature reserve. So let's just quickly mark that, otherwise I will forget. And then we'll get on to the Draco planning, maybe. Possibly. Probably not. Alright, let's get him going. May is relaxing. Stress is going down slowly. Oh, no, it's going up. We do need to stop them from getting so wet, but everything's also down here, so that really doesn't help. And that's fine there. So we can put our... Well, they'll need a better floor for starters. And then... ladder, I suppose. How far out do I have that? 1, 2, 3 tiles out? Oh, well, that's matching up for this here, isn't it? Yes. And we haven't got any research selected. Is there anything we want right now? Like, immediately? Probably not. I don't think so. I could give him a phone. Oh, materials science. We will need that relatively soon. So we need to also get food sorted out, like, long-term here. And we're going to do bristleberries and sleet wheat for berry sludge. So let's have a look at that before we look at the Dracos, because food is kind of important. I don't want them using all the dirt here. Let's just quickly... Uh-oh. What did I do? Dirt. There we go. So, bristleberries and sleet wheat. Well, we'll put bristleberries here-ish. We have so much water on this planet to start with, so that's really good news. Alright. 8 duplicants. Well, we probably really want to overdo it. Let's open up the food calculator, because I think berry sludge is in it. There it is. Excellent. And we're going to go for 20 duplicants. I want to really overproduce food. So that's 30 bristle blossoms and 25 sleet wheat. That's not bad. That's pretty okay, actually. Maybe let's go for 16. That's 24 and 20. Okay. So we put, what, bristleberries here? No, we're going to put, well, bathroom, nature reserve. We can put the dining hall here. Then I can put bristleberries right here. So for 24, well, let's have a quick look at how much space or how bright these... That really doesn't help. How much space these reach. Alright, we're gonna go back home. That also doesn't help at all. There we go. And can we... So that will cover... Do bristleberries have a minimum light requirement? $200 lux. Well, how much? They make 1800 lux. And then what, it goes down by... I don't know. So it looks like it can do 7? 9, maybe. So 8 times 3 is 24. Alright, I know how we can do this. So we'll have 3 layers tall. I didn't even check how far that reached. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So if we put it there, right, it's gonna dig 4 on each side. 3, 4 down. And that'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then we have our hydroponic tiles under here. And I'm gonna leave the one in the middle empty, because it looks good. And then we'll have a airflow tile, I suppose, in the middle. And then another ceiling light, and we're going to have 3 of these on top of each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. 4 and 4. And then ceiling lantern like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So then these go on this level. Like that. Alright, let's leave that for now. That's that all set up. Nice. Good going. Yay, team. Sleet wheat. Well, we're not going to do the filtering over there anymore, because the bathroom's going to be here. I can squeeze the filtering in right here. Sleet wheat here. It's a good idea. I could put it here as well. I need 20. So what, that's 5 times 4. Maybe I put it right beside it. Put a big fat insulated tile wall down there. And then make this cold. I can have Atmo suits and a liquid lock. Although I suppose it doesn't matter if they get cold. That suits me, and then they can come down this side to access it. So 5 times 4, and it only needs to be 2 high, remember? So we can put that there. And then... they need water. 4, 5. 5, 5, and 5. What if I make it 3 tall? Let's check that out. Because I like things to look pretty. Oh, also we're gonna need, you know, that is just about the same level. And then, of course, we will have that under there. So, really, that works out. Nice. Okay. Let's not do any of that. We'll let them do this wall here. And they can come down this way, but this is mostly going to be automatic. Now, we will also have to farm pips at some point because we're going to need dirt long term. But we're all good for now. Alright, I let them run for a little bit there. Sorry. Oh, announcement. Should have mentioned this earlier. My grandmother is here. So this is going to be the last episode until, well, the 27th for you guys. I'll be able to record one, I think, Boxing Day evening. Oh. No, I won't. Never mind. The 28th. So I won't be able to record for... So 23rd today, I won't be able to record for the next few days. I might be able to squeeze something out. We'll see. If you get one, you're lucky. But I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. And New Year, or whatever you guys celebrate. But for now, let's see what we've got to print here. A pip for this planet would be really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Oh, Devon. You shouldn't have. That's dealable. Now, which planet did we not have a mechatronics engineer for? I think we've got, yeah, May for this planet. Alright, we were going to have Mima on this planet here, but to have someone with that skill for, well, 500 calories a cycle, yeah, I'll take that. So we're going to send someone over. Who are we going to send? Nisbet's actually probably a really good one to send, because they're a farmer, right? Let's check out real quick. Yeah, Nisbet's a farmer for us. So we're going to send Nisbet. Ruby's going to be our farmer here, in general. And Mima can stay as a bit of whatever. Abe gets a better hat than that for sure. Alright. Nisbet to the other planet. And we get Devon here. This is really good because it means we can finish up these all these farms. That's the really, really good thing. Alright. Back to it. We've just about finished up here as well. I'm gonna, as soon as this is done, issue a big ol' sweep command. And then we're gonna look at... Oh, duplicate warp ready. Go! Very good. Camille, don't you have a bed? Oh, well, they can't reach it. Okay, fair enough. Aside from that, everything's going A-okay. Oh, they needed to go to the bathroom. Alright, now let's really quick, hang on, schedule. Nisbet's up there. Let's move Nisbet down here. Alright, and the next two we take will go up on this schedule, and then everything will be good and dandy. They are a bit slow at building on this planet, I must say. And they can, yeah, reach all that. Eek. Whoops, well, that's alright. Okay, well, I'll be back in a little bit. Let's do some tiny bit more research first. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't need anything yet. We're not going to do any more research. But we now have the materials study and the starts of radiation stuff. Which, you know, doesn't help us out a lot. Oh, it's from the slime. I was supposed to say, where did all this polluted oxygen come from? Alright, well, I'll be back in a bit longer. They're going to get this all built up, hopefully, sooner rather than later. Alright, that's an extra bed. That can be for Nisbet. Alright, yeah, back in a bit. Alright, so this is all done. I've told them to sweep everything up. That's all fine. More importantly, we need to farm Sweetels. They're going to need 20 kilograms of sulfur a cycle, and they'll produce sucrose. Don't know what we're going to do with the sucrose, but... whoops, sorry. But we'll see. Can reach 2 tiles higher and cross 1 tile gaps. Okay. So here's how it's looking. Sweetels. I'm reading off this link here. Links for all of my research in the description. Sweetels and grubs will die of starvation around 58 cycles. If they're groomed, they will lay an egg at age 10 and then at age 20. Grubs will lay an egg at age 20. So they will... Grubs, in theory, these ones in here will replace themselves. So what we'll do is we'll have a Sweetel farm somewhere, and then all the grub eggs will be taken out of here and dumped into a little hatching chamber. They will die at age 24 due to starvation. We can increase the number of Sweetels without feed, and... okay. 6-7 plants with grubs can stack with fertilizer. Okay. Alright, that sounds good to me. So, how are we gonna arrange this? Well, the Sweetel farm will be a standard, you know, like... I'm gonna move this. I don't want it there. I'm gonna put it right here. 5. And then the oil's gonna get dumped in here. Sorry, changed my mind again. I'm shocking at this. But I'm gonna have the Sweetels down here. And I think that's the best place for them. And if I play my cards right, I can stop them from getting... If I deconstruct that one, put 2 tiles there, okay, yeah. And then they can all be groomed in here. That works out really well, actually. So I'm going to let them all build all this stuff up. Or, you know, like, clean all this up. Probably want a few of these so they're not going in the water. And we're going to move, for now, our ration box down here, so at least the food decomposes slower. Why is that there? Who knows? It's all good though. Alright, and this will take water on a high priority to help clean up. As far as hatches go, I don't know where we're going to do the hatch farm. But let's have a quick look over on this. Yeah, that's okay. We're going slow is the answer. We're going to cancel all of these plumbing for now. And those are priority 8. Never mind. They need the bathrooms running. Like, really need these bathrooms going. But we're good on food. Look how much meal ice we have. Alright, I'm gonna have to go away and let them do some more building, I guess. How we do— oh yes, we've got this. Alright, let's talk about rockets real quick. We're gonna use a carbon dioxide engine. Build that, and then a solar spacefarer nose cone on top. Both priority 6, that'll happen in time, and that's all fine. Very good. The next step will be petroleum. Those are both very important, please. We need power. We've researched a bit more down... oh, explored a bit more down here. I might even just do that. Just for them to have something to do in their off time. And they will destroy this stuff soon? Maybe? We've only got 7 people here. 6 here. Okay. Well, let's move Stinky's cot down here. So we can destroy that one as well. But we can put... Well, they'll destroy these in time. And look at that, they're nice and happy now because they get to eat in a mess hall. Let's have a real quick look. Look how much morale we've got. Hoo, 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 hoo. Oh yeah. That's really good to see. Now, Camille is going to need basic rocket piloting. Trust me, she will. And we're going to put some ladders here as well, because we want them to be able to run through this way. We're not going to start this up yet. I've also got to completely revamp all of the plumbing and power on this asteroid. But I want to wait until we've got all of our farms in so I know where everything goes. But that's really good. Here's that little baby Grub Grub. Oh, so cute. They can't climb, by the way, whilst they're babies. And how are we doing? That's good. How cold's this in here? Still really cold. And this is getting down to temperature. Yes. So we're doing really well, everyone. Now we can move that... Oh, we're going to put the tepidizer there. Should have thought about that. What if we put the tepidizer up here? Yeah, that's actually a really, really good spot for it. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Tepidizer, and then we can just drop the water in from over top, you know. Automation. We can put the door here. We want a thermosensor and automation wire. Yeah, that'll go much better. And deactivating these, stops them using water, but they still count as a recreational building. Sweep that up. Alright, very good. How close are those? They're getting close. Now, is there anything we can do immediately that can also be deconstructed? We're going to want a auto sweeper there to automate this. That'll save the duplicants a bit of time. So, let's... Because we're going to need it, sorry. Wrong button. Where is this one here? So we're going to have to get into materials study. Now, how do we do that? Well, this needs rad bolts, which is radiation, which is this. Now, do we have phosphorite on this planet? No. Might be best to do this on the other planet. Alright, so we'll think about that a little bit more. But we'll let them research all the basics of it. I'm going to let them do some building, and I'll come right back. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's okay. So, they're asking for the radioactive research. I'm not going to do it on this planet. I'm not comfortable with the amount of space I have. I could probably squeeze it in down here or something like that, but I think I might take it over here. But in order to do that correctly, I really kind of need to have all of this done. So that's what's going to have to happen. Now, I do apologize if this episode is just a little bit disjointed. holidays. That's basically my only reason. So what I'm going to do, we're going to pause there for a second. I'm going to save. I'm going to jump over into the creative testing world. And we're going to look at a Dreco farm. And perhaps a Sweetel farm as well. So let's load. Alright, here we are. This is my creative testing world. Yes, pretty much that's it. So, sandbox mode on. And let's clear us out a little bit of space. Yeah, down here looks fine. Drecos need 96 tiles. Now, I've done quite a few Dreco farms in my days. However, they have been of varying looks and efficiencies. But this will be enough space for us. So, there are two types of Drecos. One will produce thimble reed, and the other will produce plastic. For now, I just want the thimble reed Drecos. So let's have a quick look up here. Actually, I might be able to spawn a Dreco right here. Dreco right there. That's not a Dreco. Sorry, little guy. Let's try that again. Spawn. Yeah, look. Dreco. Right there. Let's look at this guy. Glossy Dreclet eggs will increase when they eat mealwood. Okay, so we can have two Dreco farms, and one will be full of balm lilies, and the other will be full of mealwood. They do eat pinch of pepper nuts. However... Oh. I was unaware of those stats. This is quite interesting. So perhaps it would be more prudent for us to grow pinch of pepper plants. And that would be really interesting. They require polluted water. You know what produces polluted water? In excess. Right? In case you do not know, it is duplicants. When they use the bathroom, they produce excess water. So let me just clean this up a little bit more. This can go away as well. So we want 96 tiles. If we look at this, 4 across, that makes 96 tiles. That's fine, I guess. So everyone typically goes for balm lilies. And the reason they do that is because balm lilies need nothing to grow. At all. Excuse me. I'm not even going to ask why that's all down there. I think... Yeah, I'm not even going to ask. This is my sour gas boiler playings, by the way. Alright, so most people use balm lilies because they require absolutely nothing to grow. Let's have a quick look in here. Balm lilies. When you're growing them, they only require an atmosphere of chlorine and somewhere physically to grow. If we choose to go with pincher pepper nuts, they do require 35 kilograms of polluted water per cycle per plant, and every single Dreco requires 2 plants each. So 8 per ranch, that means that's 16 plants. So there's 2 ways I've seen. So I would kind of like to try and be a more efficient player. So efficiency is based on distance the Drecos have to travel, essentially. If we can minimize the distance the Drecos must travel in order to get from the plants to where they get groomed and sheared, that will minimize like, the time they spend wandering around. There's two ways to do this. Number one, I saw this really, really neat farm that kind of, it was very long and flat, but the roof was quite bumpy. So the Dracos could jump from the ceiling down to the floor. The other way is I can put underneath the farm a big pool of water, and it counts that in the room size. Let's have a quick look at this. Here. This room here is 30 tiles, even though only 5 tiles are in air. And this is probably the best way to go about it, to be honest. So what we can do is we're going to have 8 Dracos. That's 16 plants. Let's figure out where the plants go. They need to be too high. And then Dracos can jump up 2 tiles like most plants can. Most critters can. They can jump across a single tile gap. And they can jump, unlike most critters, except for pips, they can jump from the ceiling to the floor. If we go 4 like that, 4 like that, and then have 4 like that, wait, it'll have to be 5, because we're going to have a grooming station and a shearing station. In fact, if we move that across one, a shearing station right there, because I'm going to have a critter drop off right there in the middle. Alright. Then, something like that. If we have the exact same on the other side, that covers the food for them. And this can be the wall here. Well, first of all, let's count the tiles in there. That's 112 minus 16. Sorry, I need a calculator for this. I'm very bad at math in my head. That's 96. Not counting these 4 here. So that's actually pretty good. If we put something like that, and then we can fill those up. This here, sorry. Man, I don't have, I turned debug mode off. Let's quickly count these tiles. 112, so that's 96, 94, 92, 90, 88, 86, 84. So we need a few extra tiles here. So how do we arrange for that? Well, they can jump up here like this. So what we can do is destroy these. So what did I say? That was 84? Yes, 84. Not counting these. Alright. That'll make it 92. So I reckon 92. That'll make it 98. Okay. Let's just pop a door there. Okay, wait. No, this doesn't work. Okay. Here's why this doesn't work. Dracos only grow their coat in hydrogen. That being said, balm lilies only grow in chlorine. So we've got to think of something different. Right, let's just quickly room that up. That's too big to be a room. What if I destroy those two and put a door there? Will it then count it as a room? No. Why not? Well, we're going to have to count it the old-fashioned way. 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. Okay, that's 98. Let's try move this roof down one tile. See how that turns out. Alright, that's 86. Okay, that's 96 tiles. Drekos do like to climb up on the ceiling though. They'll just path anywhere pretty much, unless they're being summoned, and we want them to be able to get back down as quickly as possible. So how do we discourage that kind of behavior? Because keep in mind, they need to climb up on the ceiling to get into the hydrogen, because chlorine is heavier than hydrogen. How many tiles is this? 50. Alright, we're getting somewhere. $99. Now we're getting somewhere. 98, 97, 96. It's a little bit lopsided, but heck, it doesn't matter what liquid it is. It just must be full. That's not bad. Not brilliant, but it's reasonably good, and it's kind of compact. Now, the biggest issue with this, which I know how to fix right away, is that we don't have, you know, anywhere for automation to go. But say we do a little something like that, and a little something like that, and then we've got some, say, uh-oh, I don't have the unlimited power generator, but that's now 99 tiles. Alright. 98. 97. 96. That's 96 tiles. And Drekos do have a relatively straight path back to the thing. Alright, what if we slide this into the middle and put the food on the outside? That would further decrease the amount of time that Drekos spend traveling. So, okay. Alright, that's 108. Then we get 107, 106, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. In fact, That'll look better. 96 tiles. That's actually pretty good. I'm pretty sure they can jump from this point of the ceiling down. And that's even. Bonus. There's a bit of a glitch there with textures, but it's fixed itself. That's really, really good, actually. Let's check out... Now, the auto sweeper's not centered. But I think we can deal with that. We can just put the conveyor loader right there. It can reach. And then all of this is filled with water. Brush. Like that. Now, if we place a Dreco 8 like that, and then we can brush some hydrogen gas up here. And then we fill with chlorine gas. No. Gas. You guys okay? And now they're just chilling. And they will hop over there because they don't want to climb into the water. That confines them to a certain space. I think that works really, really well. Alright, let me screenshot this. And we're going to make that in the other thing. Okay, we are back. Let me open that screenshot real quick. I should have planned for this. 8, 16, 17, 18, 24 wide. So where are we going to squeeze this in? That's only 21. Actually, right here might be really, really good. That's... yeah, that's heaps of space. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to wait until our food's all in and up and running for that to work. But that will work really, really well. So let's focus right now on the bathrooms. And then we can start looking at everything else. So, we want 2 lavatories. And now, keep in mind, they're going to be forced to run through the nature reserve and back out this way. Or will they go this way? No. Going through this way and back out this way would be the best way to go about it. So we get to have the bathrooms here and the sinks on this side. So we put in 2 of those, actually. And then 2 sinks. Medicine, a sink there. That can be deconstructed. Very high priority. Hopefully someone will come and do that right now. Stinky's cooking. Okay, fair enough. Maybe Harold will come and do it. What we're actually going to do is even build another battery so that it's longer between this operating. Alright, and this is going to be a sink there. As soon as it's... give it a second, there we go. Alright, plumbing. Like this. Nope. Like that. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be the plumbing in and out. We will have the water refinement like right here-ish. We should really find out what these 2 are. In fact, we should find out what all of these vents are pretty soon. Because they might be something useful, you never know. And that's producing heat, believe it or not. Look, 1.25 kDTU. That's gonna overheat at some point. It will overheat at temperature 75. Yeah, and it's already at 40. Yeah, look at it, steadily climbing. We're gonna have to get in there and destroy that, otherwise the notification is gonna drive me bonkers. Look at that nice little cog. Sorry. I'll behave myself now. Let's get Harold up here. We can just put a ladder up to here and dig that in there like that. Because it would be kind of cool. Now, I'll do this once and only once. I personally do not like to do this because, I just like the surprise, you know, of when we eventually get around to it. But if you, and we'll use this one because we're about to find out what it is. Go to your priorities. Go to priority emergency. Choose the volcano. Scroll your mouse over it, you can see what it is. I don't like to do that because, you know, I like the surprise of it. But that is a way to find out what's under there without digging it up. Keep in mind as well, balm lilies are not something that are used for food, so they will just sit on the ground forever. Alright. Alright, these bathrooms are all set up. Let's put another 2 cots in there. And that'll get them out of here. And then we'll have to sort out their bathrooms, etc. Wrong button. Deconstruct those. These are all getting deconstructed. Very good. Okay. As far as liquid refinement goes, they're going to ladder down here so we can have a wall here so they won't be able to see it. So then we get to say... And I'm not going to put it on the same level deliberately so that it's sort of... encourages more artful kind of building. Something like that. And a liquid reservoir or 2. Because there's just going to be a ladder here. So the wall will go there. The wall's going to go there. No, it won't. So in that case, we're going to need to shift the refinement over 1. And then we're going to have 1 liquid reservoir, 2 liquid reservoir, wall, floor, wall, ladder down here. And a fire pole just in case. No, we won't really need it. Oh, I'm leaving that plant there, that's why. So, ladder down to there. Door to there. Alright, let's get this plumbing in place, and then I'm going to have to call it quits for today because it's getting a little bit late for me. So this is the output to the input, output, to the input, output in. Output in. Oh, but wait, there's going to be an extra one there. So we're going to actually have... to input, output, to input, like so. That works? Yes. And power, last but not least. Into there. Like so. Alright. I'm gonna let them build that. I'll have a time lapse, I guess, for this at some point. Probably next episode, which will be the 28th for you guys. But aside from that, I've run out of time. I will do... Hopefully I'll have, you know, half an hour or so to put together a pipes priority video. Or, like, you know, how pipe mechanics works. But until then, that's all I've got time for today. So thank you everyone for being here. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I really do hope that everyone that is watching, and everyone that's not, has a lovely Christmas, New Year's, all that sort of jazz. Especially if you're going away on holidays and, you know, you're not going to be here. But yeah, that's it for today. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.